Next story. Ladybug transforms into formidable adversary by absorbing toxins from invasive insect. In the wild and rugged landscape near Valencia, Spain, a fierce battle unfolds between a cunning ladybug larva and a pack of predatory ants. The tiny beetle, known as the mealybug ladybird, unleashes a drop of bright red fluid to ward off its aggressors. This crimson concoction, filled with carminic acid, sends the ants scrambling in retreat. Surprisingly, new research reveals that this potent defense mechanism is not indigenous to the ladybug but is actually stolen from an invasive insect that hails from the Americas. Despite lacking a shared evolutionary history, the ladybug larvae have adapted to utilize the toxic chemical to their advantage. Evolutionary adaptations like this are typically seen in species that have coexisted for extended periods. However, as human activities introduce new species to foreign environments, such interactions become more common. The study, published in the Proceedings of the Royal Society B, sheds light on how animals can quickly adapt to unfamiliar toxins for self-defense. Dr. Ankel Plater, an entomologist, stumbled upon this discovery while studying the prickly pear cochineal, a bug that produces carminic acid as a defense mechanism. Through meticulous observation in the Spanish countryside, Plater and his team identified the ladybug larvae preying on these toxic insects without any adverse effects. The ladybugs had effectively incorporated the stolen toxins into their own defense arsenal. This revelation not only highlights the adaptability of species in response to novel threats but also underscores the unintended consequences of species invasions. While the ladybugs benefit from this acquisition of toxins for pest control and agriculture, it raises concerns about the ecological impact on native ecosystems. As the intertwined relationships between native and introduced species continue to evolve in an era of global trade and climate change, studies like this serve as vital indicators of the complex dynamics at play in our ecosystems. The tale of the ladybug stealing toxins from an invasive insect serves as a remarkable example of nature's resilience and adaptability in the face of ever-changing environmental challenges. Source: Science. Next story. Unveiling Jupiter's ocean moon. Is life beyond reach? In the quest for extraterrestrial life, Jupiter's moon Europa has long been hailed as a promising candidate, with its subsurface saltwater ocean hidden beneath an icy crust. NASA's upcoming Europa Clipper mission aims to explore this ocean and potentially uncover evidence of life. However, recent studies presented at the Lunar and Planetary Science Conference in Texas paint a grim picture for Europa's habitability. Two modeling studies suggest that Europa's rocky interior may lack the geological activity necessary to support life. The formation of hydrothermal vents, crucial for fostering habitable conditions, may be hindered by the moon's inactive volcanic mechanisms and resistant rocky crust. Without the heat and geological processes found on Earth that drive chemical reactions in the ocean, Europa's potential as a habitable world diminishes. These findings add to a growing body of evidence challenging Europa's suitability for life. Radiation from Jupiter and the lack of erupting plumes detected by telescopes raise further doubts about the moon's habitability. The studies emphasize the importance of understanding Europa's rocky interior, which comprises the majority of its mass. While the models suggest a lack of tectonic activity and magma flow within Europa, some scientists urge caution in interpreting these results. The dynamic nature of planetary bodies could still allow for volcanic activity to occur, albeit intermittently. The possibility of past conditions favoring life on Europa remains a subject of speculation, prompting further study and discussion within the scientific community. As researchers prepare to publish their findings, the debate over Europa's potential to harbor life continues. Whether the moon's current geological state can support biological processes or if past conditions were more conducive to life remains a subject of intrigue and speculation. Despite the challenges posed by Europa's seemingly inactive interior, the quest for understanding our solar system's potential habitats for life remains an ongoing and exciting scientific endeavor. Source: Science. Next story. Unveiling the evolution of robust yeast, from single cell to wood-like resilience. In a groundbreaking study published in Science Advances, researchers have unveiled the remarkable evolution of single-celled brewer's yeast into structures as tough as wood. The yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae is renowned for its role in brewing beer and fermenting alcoholic beverages. However, After subjecting these tiny organisms to around 3,000 generations of artificial selection, the yeast cells transformed from fragile snowflake-like clusters to robust clumps akin to the strength of wood. This extraordinary metamorphosis was facilitated by the chaperone protein HSP90, responsible for ensuring proper protein folding within the cells. Through a meticulous process of selectively breeding the largest yeast cells in culture tubes, researchers witnessed a gradual shift from delicate flakes to interconnected clusters with wood-like resilience. The key discovery lay in the dialing down of the HSP90 gene, resulting in a decrease in CDC28 protein levels, which dictated cell cycling and growth patterns. Analyzing the genomes of these evolved yeast strains, researchers pinpointed the genetic alterations responsible for the elongated cell shape that contributed to the newfound toughness. Surprisingly, the mutations did not occur in the HSP90 or CDC28 genes themselves but were attributed to modified activities of transcription factors, highlighting the unpredictable nature of evolutionary adaptations. This study not only sheds light on the remarkable plasticity of yeast cells but also underscores the creative solutions nature devises to overcome challenges. Evolution, as demonstrated by this research, exhibits a level of ingenuity that surpasses traditional genetic mutations, emphasizing the dynamic and innovative ways organisms adapt to environmental pressures. The implications of this research extend far beyond yeast biology, offering insights into the complex mechanisms underlying evolutionary processes. By unraveling the genetic pathways that drive such dramatic transformations, scientists are gaining a deeper understanding of the fundamental forces that shape life on Earth. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of evolution, the story of how a simple yeast evolved into structures as resilient as wood serves as a testament to the awe-inspiring capabilities of nature and the boundless potential for adaptation and survival in the face of changing environments. Source: Science Advisor. How a single-celled yeast evolved to be as tough as wood. Science.